we're going to look at something that is not yet completely out of the box. And it's called UnDungeon Arena. The prelude, if you will, to a game called UnDungeon, which will release next year in the second quarter, approximately, right? As most development studios, also the small ones, get hit, and this is being developed by Laughing Machines, published by TinyBuild. TinyBuild must ring a bell for most people. Hello Neighbor is a very popular entry, not my favorite. Graveyard Keeper, published by TinyBuild as well. I really like the first game, which they developed themselves, and which got them into a lot of trouble. Well, not the game itself, but back then they had a lot of trouble coming out with the first game, and from that, TinyBuild grew from indie developer to also publisher. They are more like an enabler, wanting to give people the framework to publish the indie games, which is awesome, I think. And they are in favor of, as far as I can tell, they are in favor of art and ideas over big numbers. It's a tough thing. It's a tough thing. Surviving as an indie publisher or indie developer is hard, and they do a lot of interesting things. And UnDungeon is going to be a multiverse pixel art role-playing game, which will be quite interesting to see when it's done. Until it's done, we can look at this here. UnDungeon Arena, you can check it out on Steam, free. It's sort of, I called it a demo because it's a demonstration of part of what UnDungeon will be, I think. So you can have a look at the art style and the general tone that the game will hit. I think it's quite unique for what it is. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Download it. It should be a small download. And we will now play the arena, where you play the role of a herald, some sort of semi-immortal thing. Yeah, we're gonna fight in an arena for entertainment, I think. Well, definitely for our entertainment. The disclaimer is probably to be taken seriously. It's a work in progress. Bugs, flaws, pain. Okay, that's good. This is a link to the main game then, and this is now the settings. It's very basic, of course. Makes sense, right? It's fresh. A fresh thing makes life better. I'm not sure what that is. And the controls, I'm going to try mouse and keyboard, because when I first looked at it, mouse and keyboard seem fine. So in the beginning, you can create a profile for your chosen herald. This one's still locked, so we can pick between Void and Marduk. We're going to start with Void, who is a chthonic darkness, keeper of the Void dimension, bringer of darkness. He's the incarnation of the dimension itself, so his powers are immense and mysterious. Marduk, on the other hand, is the entity of impartial justice, primordial judge and executioner, executioner, I should say. I think the only god who doesn't need herald, and that was the reason that led to his imprisonment into metal sarcophagus. Oh, okay. So he's a god in a metal casing, so to speak. But we're gonna start with Void and see what this is all about.
Strange, isn't it? From childhood, we have been told that the universe is endless. It was said that there are millions of worlds out there, and that none of them can be reached. They said that they were thousands of light years away from us. But what if this is not the whole truth? What if we live in a multiverse where a thin membrane separates worlds from each other, and this membrane is not as strong as it seems? 7 worlds, 7 variations of Earth were instantly merged. Those few who survived called this cataclysm the Shift.
And that's part of the start of all this. The Shift put all the multiverses into one, which, yeah, as a result, everything's chaos and, you know, madness and whatnot. And we'll now be part of that. There's a flying eye here, as you can see. The creature addresses you telepathically, trying not to express any emotion, but you feel how anxiously vibrates its essence. Greetings, Zero. It is good that you are awake. Take this and follow me to the doors. The giant eye throws your communication device. We catch it. Okay. So there's a glitch in reality. And on the bottom of the screen you see your health. And then stamina, which depletes when you use actions like this dodge here. Or phase walk. Right? And attacks also. So that shared stamina bar is going to be very important. Top left you see 0 of 250. That's something we collect. We'll know about this in a minute, I think. The NPCs will tell us about it. This is a door hall. Look around, choose the door that you like and unlock with this key. He throws the key at the ground again with his mind. My name is Vidicus. I can be in several places at once. I can see different things through measurements. I will guide you. Behind the doors there are fragments of worlds of other dimensions. With that device, the communicator, we can keep in touch. Okay, cool. Good luck, hero. May the power stay in you. But I have questions. I have no answer to your questions. All I'm told to do is give you the device and walk you to the door. I see. So, we've got a choice. Whoops. That's a pause button. Oh, he's got 600 health. That's a lot. This is our inventory. There are active abilities. And there's, again, the 250 with the purple background. We've got a key. And active runes, which you can craft for the same purple resource, right? It's a journal with a mini-map. And this is us. We've got 1 armor, which is not a lot. Armor piercing negates armor. The purple resource is called core. Then we've got our fighting stats. Min damage, max damage, our armor piercing ability. Resistance is futile. Movement speed, stamina, energy. Oh yeah, energy is are the blue shards here, right? That's energy. We've got 5. This is the communicator we have. Oh, we've got screen tearing. Give me a second. Much better. Okay, this is the only one that opens. So much about choice. Teleport. Broke it. Did not. Okay, I think the game's a bit low volume. I tuned the volume down because of the introduction video. No, don't exit. Oh crap, I pressed the exit button. Sorry. That was a bit wobbly there with the mouse. Let's try that again. Here comes the shift. So, options. The music is actually quite nice. So I'm gonna go to AT all over. Continue. Okay. Oh, that's me. Why am I there? And they got Halloween decoration. Did it save the VSync thing? Did not. Okay. VSync works though. For some games it just doesn't. Alright. So, this game has full controller support. I'm not sure if it was designed with the controller in mind. It might have been. Ayan, the chief hunter. You need to talk with Uropigi first. Okay. A dude with a hat. Uropigi. Or Pidgey. Greetings, Challenger. You are entitled to some coins. Catch yours. The shaman grins and throws you a handful of coins. I always say catch, but it always lands on the ground anyway. Thank you. Anyway, you will probably die from the first vinegar runes, like the others. Thin losers. Where does he find you? What? I don't understand what he's saying. What's going on? Don't ask me, I have no idea what's going on here, and I and most of the other nomads are held here against our will. It was all arranged by some psycho in a hat. But you have a hat. You could be the psycho. But you will meet him if you pass all the trials, so don't worry over nothing. Okay, got it. Who are you? And what brought you here? I'm the shaman of the Mad Xanta tribe. We are a nomadic people and we don't stay anywhere for a long time. We live off hunting and gathering. One day, a spirit in a hat appeared and with a snap of his fingers turned several of my best hunters into a bloody mist. Just disintegrated them and forced me and the rest of the tribe to prepare these tests. He says this is my sacred duty as a shaman. Who am I to disobey such a creature? Isn't that true? Of course not. I know exactly what my sacred duty is. No one points out to the shaman his sacred duty. He has to find it himself. For me, caring for my people, preserving and transferring the knowledge accumulated by the tribe is of the highest importance. This creature's origin has nothing to do with our dimensions. Something alien emanates from it. Why do you think he does this? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he's just a crazy spirit or some kind of god that has gone mad with a shift and wants everyone to degrade. The shaman whispers curses and spits on the ground. You feel his previously calm essence starting to vibrate angrily. So I can sort of sense essences. How do the trials work? You will be tested for 4 days. There will be 4 battles in each of the first 2 days and 5 battles in each of the last 2 days. And then he cackles again. I will give you coins for fights so that you can replace or improve your equipment before the next day of the trials. Okay, got it. So he gave us money cash, which we will find here. Money cash. Apparently we can hold a maximum of 99. That's our communicator. The glory that cannot be appreciated in coins is vain and deserves to vanish. Interesting. Okay. This is us. We've got 4 bony legs, it seems. Ugh. But after all, we are the entity of what? What was it? Entropy? Let's see. Welcome. Will you take a look at my products? Yes. The traders use a barter trading system. This means that if you want to buy an item, you can only pay for it with other items. And if you want to sell, then you need to choose what items you will receive for your offer. Okay, but I just got money. The bronze coins are trading items that are worth 20 each. Right? 1 coin, 20. Okay. Will I want... Oh, I can't see my current equipment. I have no equipment. Aha! Yeah, well then I will probably buy all of this. What's this? A diffusion lens. In pristine. Oh, that's for Marduk. That's not me. I'm not Marduk. I'm Void. So, I get mechanical claws. Void performs a series of 3 attacks dealing increased damage with each hit. You can charge this and mark nearby enemies. Attacks on marked enemies are guaranteed criticals and that costs you 1 energy. It also costs me 60 money cash. Deal. Okay, what else is there? The plant's needle is hard enough and sharp enough to penetrate under armor, but does not cause massive damage and breaks easily. That sounds not very convincing. A bloody fangud. Explodes on impact. That sounds good. I guess these are consumables. Okay. Healing. Accelerates the body's metabolism, increases stamina recovery, and makes attacks more intense with better armor piercing. Cool. Okay, so that's 45. And 2 needles makes it... 3 needles makes it 60. And we have a good price here. Thank you. Oh wait, what else? He does have another category here. Runes. Oh, how much do I have left? 100. That's enough for a rune, just not the best one. 12 to 30. Let's take that. 66. Why I overpay you then? That sucks. Maybe. Ah! Take another booster here. Let's take more needles. It seems like you need a lot of those. Okay, deal. No, inventory. That's what I wanted. So, mechanical claws can perform a combo by pressing the left mouse button 3 times in quick succession. Yes. The last attack will deal the most amount of damage. It will drain a lot of stamina. Yeah. Okay. So now it's active. Right. Runes. Modifies my stats. Change the outcome of the battle because they're awesome. And these probably are consumable slots. Healing. To use consumables like healing or attack increasing fruits. Right? Banana for the win. You need to activate it first and then attack it. Oh. Whoever attacks the activated consumable first will get its effect. So the enemies can steal my buff food? How rude. I need to be careful then. What was the difference? That's the booster. I want the proper healing. It would be nice to have the information on from the shop on the tooltip. Throwing knives can be used to inflict damage on distant targets. Common ones are weak and barely enough to get rid of shields, while more advanced knives can be a powerful weapon. Okay. So you can have 2. Yeah, that's the bomb. Explodes on impact, I think. And it can hurt me too. Okay. So now we leave our inventory. And now we see on the hotkeys F, R, and J, we've got the equipment from the inventory screen, right? That would be nice to see here as well. You can place it properly. I'm gonna press Q now. What can I do then? Rearrange my controls maybe? Because these are all blinking, right? Anyway, we're ready. A normal fight or a difficult one? How about a normal one? Day 1, village ring, 0 deaths. Oh. Scorpions. Okay. Right, dodge is towards the mouse cursor. Oh, that's a bigger one. And I read that it's important to dodge because the mechanic in this game is that, oh, I guess you could get energy from these, huh? That if the enemies hit you, let's get hit. Enemy damage will increase by 100% after a successful hit on you. This is displayed as a crown above the enemy's head. So if they hit you, they get tougher. See, like that one hit me from range. And now I've got two ones with a star here. Armored enemies. They have a blue shield. It means that more than 40% of your attack was absorbed. Oof. So charged attacks will be necessary. Or something that pierces. That's a charged attack. Guaranteed crit, and the others are marked for extra damage. You see they're aiming, which is cool. There's a lot you need to be aware of. You don't shoot me like that, you. Oh, he does a double attack, and this second attack follows you up. Like he moves with the second combo part. See? It's a dash. Meanie. Okay, you can charge and walk. I wasn't sure. Money. So there's stuff to pick up while fighting as well. Okay. You are a skilled warrior. I'm impressed. The shaman throws you a handful of coins. Wait. Now we have to visit the merchant to get upgrades. Yeah, that makes sense. This is the communicator. Ah, okay. What about those here? Dudes. Shop guy. Oh, we've got quite some money. Let's talk. That would be the same, right? I need to be able to compare in this shopping screen what I see here to what I have equipped. But that's not yet in the game. It's very... Hey, Mr. Tears, welcome. Good to see you. Ahoy. How are you doing? It's a very early version of this game, and I think the reason they put it on Steam end of October, that was so a few days ago, the reason is that they wanted to release UnDungeon this year, but they cannot finish the game this year, so they put it to next year, and I think that's why we can now access the demo. Mr. Tears, how are you doing? It's good to see you around when it's not elite on the board. How have you been? I know you enjoy more games than just elite. 12:30, 9. Oh, this is good. I want that, but I want to trade in my old one. So I drag this out. So stuff you have equipped you can't sell. I always think that's not the worst thing ever. What's going on? Ooh, Mr. Tears, that is super generous. Thank you so much for the bits. That's awesome.
Best tea party ever.
Thank you. That is much appreciated. Thank you so much. Oh, how are you doing? Tell me all about it. Unless it's not good, then don't. Right, now we want to buy an upgrade. Then currently we have a boost to minimum maximum damage that looks like this. And this would be much better. And this would be even better than this one. 200, that is a lot. But we earned some cash. Right. And we could get another needle for that. That's a good deal. There you go. So, yeah, that's alright. Let's equip the rune. Like so. And our minimum damage goes up by 19, which is super, super good. Our minimum damage is now 59. Maximum damage is 127. And with a crit, I think it triples. I charged up an attack earlier and that crit was like 500 or 600, I think. You're good, all things considered, yes. Yeah, absolutely, thank you so much. I would agree. Currently, watching telly is not a good thing. Let's get back to reality tomorrow, right? Yeah, you're most welcome to chill here. We are finding out about this game which is called UnDungeon Arena. You can play it on Steam if you want. For free. Let's call it a demo, right? It's a demo for an upcoming game called UnDungeon, and part of that will be arena fighting, but it's an action RPG, so it has story to it, and the sales pitch would be that it's an action RPG driven by an intense real-time combat and a science fiction story that is immensely rich, apparently. It's a big word, immensely. But you will be traveling between dimensions, and you would fight and talk and whatnot with other creatures, or gods or entities, and then your decisions will have, or your actions will have an effect on the world around you. So you change the multiverse. That is not a multiverse anymore, because the multiverse in this game, it crashed together into one chaotic something in a cataclysmic event that was called the Shift, right? So I'm not sure about the scope of the final game, but I like a few things about this demo already, so I'm glad I can show it around. Survive another 3. Oh, just one more normal, please. It's not a button mashing thing, right? Oh, the stuff that I didn't pick up on the last fight is still in the arena. Oh, yeah, shooty. Oh. I wonder what the bar is next to his face. Oh, I didn't execute. Stop shooting me. Yeah, he's not happy about that. You are already marked. Oh, I didn't see his attack coming. It was sneaky. It's a lot more tactical than you would think at first, right? An acid fangad. Ooh, that hurt a lot. So let's try this healing item. Okay. We've got a lot more enemies than I care for. Ooh. And smashy. Dodging that. They've got a melee attack that is not announced. You have to watch their animation going. Which is not too fast, to be honest. You can see their ammo counter, so you know when they reload. Oh, let's not get hit by that. No, he got me. You little bastard. Right, let's try out one of those ranged things. Did that hit him? Yes, that did hit him. The first one did not. What's that, a grenade? A Pandora fruit? Open. A Pandora fruit. What does that do? Well, pixel art is pixel art, right? It's not about high fidelity. Or do you mean it's bad pixel art? Wait, cure. A plant which contains universal microelements and stimulants that restore the damaged structures of the body. Infection. The fruit contains larvae, decomposition worms from another dimension. They feed on the energy of life. What? It's a quick cure, but it comes at a cost. I see. This is a bomb. A blood bomb. And this is an acid bomb. Ah, cool. Let's try acid. That's probably good against armor. Nice. Oh. What are you? That was close. Getting those pesky ranged attackers is not easy. But, you know. All right, we're collecting core. Is the core bar next to them how much I get if I kill them? Oh, he's a mean one. That wasn't very clever, was it? Yeah. Blurry screen is blurry. Oh! No! That's the Pandora fruit, isn't it? I sort of wanted to throw a grenade. That didn't work. Let's get a grenade. Damn! Oh, he nearly got me. You bastard. At least that was a hit. Oh, you can't charge forever. Okay. It was worth a try. You're still bleeding. Oh, that's their health, isn't it? The meter on their... Oh, crap. I died. There's this little meter, like a thermometer or whatever it looks like. You know, that's where I see their health. Woo. Okay, so did I lose all the things? No. I think I lost some of the core or whatever it's called here. This. I'm impressed. I'm not impressed. Yeah. So can I go back to the arena and find my stuff? Like the resource? Now, I'm not gonna go for a hard fight. I can't even do the normal ones. Let's see. So the ranged ones, they were a tough challenge. Yeah, okay, so that's their health. The meter on there that pops up. Oh! Off-screen sniping. Yeah, just barging in and smashing them to bits doesn't really work. If there's a skull above their head, that is an indication of an incoming hit. But some hits are not indicated. He's on a berserk rage or something? With the grumpy face on the screen? Sometimes, I'm not sure. If the screen flashes red like that, if they hit me or if I hit them. That's not good. Yeah, you hit me already. I know that. Sword slashy. Oh, well, you can see their weapon change. Oh, we did a double. I thought they had just a one hit ability. Now we have 28 of the purple resource. Gunslingers. Ooh, bombs incoming. Ha ha ha. Yeah, your buddy hit you. That's not good, is it? Oh, it's that again. Ugh, I hate them. Well, at least they're into rocks. He dodged that. Ooh. Okay, he's dead. So some of them regenerate, and we're on a timer. So... okay, that worked. Wow. That was harsh. Bit dramatic in the end there. I didn't really see the timer at first. It's a bit problematic, yeah. So we have right. So let's heal. Because after the fight, you're not automatically healed to full. There's a lot of new guys here. Who are you? Toya, you see a strange nomad who seems to be glowing from within. That can't be good. Clearly nervous, he's constantly looking around as if hiding or looking for someone. Are you looking for someone? What? Looking for someone? No. You're definitely not one of his henchmen, otherwise I would have been turned into a bloody puddle a long time ago. Well, maybe it's a meeting of destiny because I have some information not to be withheld. He's Santa Claus? I'll tell you my story, but promise that you will pass it on to others and not keep it all bottled up like some useless thing. Okay. Listen carefully, there may not be a second chance. I was an ordinary exiled nomad. An ordinary exiled nomad. If there was some food, it was a good day. If there was a shelter, it was a great day. My carefree life continued until I met him. He gave me everything. New clothes, a lot of food, and the opportunity to take a bath for the first time in a Herald knows how many cycles. Besides, he had remarkably good drinks and some of the finest smoking powders I've ever tried. He flew with me, and in this state of euphoria, he began to tell me that he hadn't meant to destroy his dimension and that his expulsion would be the greatest feat. He talked about his vision of a world without pain, where every creature is immortal. He offered me to become the first being to try immortality while being born mortal. And like a fool, I agreed. Jumped onto the caravan without any questions, believing that it would take me to the city of happiness. What an idiot I was. If I could see my then self, I would just kill him on the spot. I expected that immortality would require some lengthy process or possibly body modification, but no. This son of a bitch just snapped his fingers, and then to prove that everything worked, he crushed my head with a punch. What? I was happy like a child when I regained consciousness. I didn't have a single scratch, and I noticed that the old pain in my leg was also gone. Since then, I have lived 40 lives, and only one of them was worth living, with all the rest being full of misery. Yeah, that's not a new story, is it? Immortality, as tempting as it might sound. Initially, the place where I was taken was meant for training of some void destroyer, but during the time I spent there, it served all kinds of purposes. So I'm supposed to remember all that. There's going to be a questionnaire later. I saw the creation and death of cities. I saw the birth and death of my great-grandchildren. They killed me countless times and made me a test subject in hideous experiments. Now my memory simply dissolves. Sometimes I don't understand what happens. I mean, he doesn't look healthy to start with, right? They all look very alien. The immortality he offers is just poison, a beautiful wrapper, and it will not bring happiness to any living creature. I cannot allow this evil to become the norm. Promise me that you will tell others what happened to me. Okay. So, I don't really get what's with the emotes, but it clearly works. A grumpy person. Will you take a look at my products? A different trader who sells Subtech for Marduk and for me. This is a portable shield generator used by torpids for temporary protection in case of danger. If I press space, it greatly boosts armor for a short duration. If I charge it, it gives protection that increases armor and gives a buffer shield to negate some damage. Cost 1 energy. Aha! Nice. I want that. A small jar of essence. Is essence what we saw earlier, the purple stuff? I'll buy one of them. Neutralizes parasites and poison. That's the dangerous quick cure. A not completely useless needle to throw, and a corruption bomb. That cleanse these worms from another dimension. So interdimensional worms are a thing in this game. And a different type of rune with 0.5 armor. And or maximum health. Okay, if I get all what I want from him, that's 285. Tell him to buy this off me, and then give him 290 for it. Do you have anything for 5? 10, 10, 15, 25, 15. Buy another one of that. Okay. So. Let's see. There? Yeah, okay. That's the purple resource. I think that's useful for a lot of stuff. And if we look at my character. Inventory. Here. You can craft something here. And that's a new slot. Ah, okay. Different colors. We don't have those yet. Gonna go. Can I equip those here? No. There's a number that went up when I invested the resources. I'm not sure what that meant. Okay, never mind. We can always get more by fighting, right? Who are you? A farmer. Welcome. Oh, he also sells stuff. What a surprise. A mask. Void dashes a short distance, gaining movement speed increase. Ah, okay. I can get invisibility if I charge it up. Now that's neat. Proper medkits. Yeah, proper medkits, not the weird plants that make you bleed out of your ears. Fragile objects. Yeah, okay, I don't want to be on fire. So, 1 essence costs 1 cash. If we get 100, we want... Okay, anything for 10? That's worth buying, yes. The bomb. Cool. Right, okay, let's check our equipment. I still don't really understand this, but, you know. The vulture mask. Yes. And the shield generator. Donk. Last minute block. Okay. So, let's see. We get... I pressed the wrong button again. There. A 100 of these dudes. And now... I wonder. We equip the grenade. Yeah, so color coding would... It says craft here, but nothing happened, right? So I'm going to be waiting for it now. Two more days left, okay? Let's test invisibility. Okay. They really don't react. Ah, too late. What's he doing? Healing the others, guaranteed. That's one down. Ooh! Your dogs are annoying. Ah, he has a different health bar. It's a bubble. Oh, he's healing himself, yeah. Not the others, but himself. Ow. Gotcha. It's the weird Pandora fruit. Again. More doggies. Oh. Q. Oh, you can press Q at any time. So you can check your enemy stats, especially if they're new ones. Okay, makes sense. So if I have this bubble active, I can do my button mashing in close combat. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, I'm bleeding. Ooh. Who's the grenade throwing bastard? Ah, too late. Wow. Okay, I had stamina, but I couldn't really attack. I'm not sure why. I lost the ability to charge. Why is that? It's very confusing. Now I've got Parasite. Oh, he destroyed it. Does that mean he gets the buff? Still don't understand why I can't charge. Net. Oh, because my mechanical claws are somehow not equipped anymore. Why is that? Do they have a durability? They have a durability. Oh. Oh, crap. Now that explains a lot. What you? I think they also suffer from friendly fire. Ooh. Oh, that's not good. If I don't get the grenade dude, yeah, I should have gotten the fact earlier that my weapon broke, but it wasn't really apparent. Come on, hit your friend. They already do so much damage because they manage to hit me so often. Wow, okay, it's not an easy game, definitely. Definitely not. I don't like the screen distortion, where it gets all blurry. That's not for me. Alright, now that we know how the game works in theory, see, this is what I can pick up if I get killed. Like a bit of the money I lost. Let's try the other character. Hey, Podrix, welcome. It's a demo version as a prequel to a game called UnDungeon that will come out next year, and it's about a multiverse that collapsed, and you're left fighting in an arena, in this case at least. Later on it's going to be more story driven, but I think it will be revolving around the arena combat. Let's watch the intro again.
Strange, isn't it? From childhood, we have been told that the universe is endless. It was said that there are millions of worlds out there, and that none of them can be reached. They said that they were thousands of light years away from us. But what if this is not the whole truth? What if we live in a multiverse where a thin membrane separates worlds from each other, and this membrane is not as strong as it seems? 7 worlds, 7 variations of Earth were instantly merged. Those few who survived called this cataclysm the Shift.
So you have the the choice between 7 heralds. Each herald is sort of a remnant of one of the worlds that existed previously. And yeah, they are sort of the embodiment of something. I don't really... It's kind of hard to get the context. Because, you know, there's a lot missing. Not the full game. It's basically a bit of testing. So they can improve the combat responsiveness, I guess. But since it's free, I can't really complain. So now, earlier we had our character called Void. Now we have Marduk. They work differently. They have access to different skills. Here is Marduk. Less health, more resistance. I hope Tim Curry is in there. So Marduk is a god in a metal sarcophagus, right? That's why he's floating about like this. Okay, get some shopping cash here. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah, this time they landed in my inventory. Okay. So we can get our starting equipment, and then we need to prove ourselves in an arena. Yeah, durability on these items. That is a bold concept. 60 for this. Emits a scattered clot. What? Emits scattered clots of energy, striking enemies in a cone. Due to the scattered nature of the damage and range are used. What? Okay. So he's a ranged character. Take a healing thing. And that one, can we? No, we can't afford all that, okay. For a $5 we can get a dart. Yeah, okay, deal. Don't want to waste money. Okay, so we go to an inventory. Whip. Start without a rune, that's okay. So he tells us we have to survive for 4 days in the arena. There will be combat upon combat upon combat, and then we meet the person who brought him here. So here, what's his name? Uropigi. He has been brought here by some omnipotent godlike thing. And we will meet that godlike thing if we survive all the combat trials. So for now we know it's about surviving the arena for 4 days, which is not easy. Oh. Ah, okay. We charge up. As you can see here, it works differently from the Void character. What was that? Okay, they leave behind some of the currency. Yeah, that's the omnidirectional shot. Armored enemies, we know about that. Oh, now that changes things. We have to be quick to pick these up, probably. I haven't yet found out what happens when the meter reaches maximum. Ooh, those again. I thought maybe I'll leave this bomb thing behind. Whoops. Yeah, I overheat and take damage. That's what's happening. I was wondering how I keep dodging. And how do I cool down then? I automatically heal. Now that's funky. So if I charge and release, I lower my my heat. And if I just shoot, I increase it. Ah, okay. Well, that was a good hit. So I can shotgun them. I think at longer ranges, I don't do much damage anymore. Oh yeah, right. The dodge attack. I forgot about that. I have a double dash attack. Oh no. So you want to avoid getting hit because when you get hit, the enemies get more powerful. He has got 2 hits in, so his next damage will be substantial. And between that and all the different skills that they have, this is a challenging game. Beep, 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 beep. Then I get thrown some cash. Oh, you finished Watch Dogs already? Damn. You have been busy. Right, let's leave him. If probably right. Decreases charge of the circuit, yes. Okay, we want that. 80 cash. Deal. And then when you say you finished Watch Dogs Legion, it's an open world game with a crap ton of stuff to do. Do you mean the main story, or did you max it all out already? Ah, wait, I'm not done. There's a second shop here. No, that's for Void. Okay, we don't get. Seven armor. 0.7 armor. Okay. Let's get 200 health here. That's good. Deal. Now we go to our inventory. Yes. I wish it would tell me about the crafting. Oops. Yeah, it looks a bit different here. They changed the system. Ah, okay. Fair enough. So now we have two pieces of equipment which have a durability. So the more you use them, the more they break. I think they should remove that feature from the game entirely because it's not necessary. It doesn't. No. Well, I can't judge it in the long run, but in the short run, it does make sense. So my stuff that I bought with a bit of cash I have breaking mid-fight is just weird. Ooh. So dashing reduces my charge now, which is very important, I think. But if I'm overcharged, I think I... oh crap, I heal. Let's see, I did heal automatically earlier, I'm pretty sure about that. Probably only when I'm overcharged. Oh crap. You shall not hit me like that, it's very rude. Let's see if it's... No, it's going to be hard to overcharge when I reduce the charge for dodging, right? Yeah, come here, try it. Now break your resolve. Okay. So, that hurts. That doesn't heal me. Weird. I'm pretty sure that I did heal earlier. Oh. It's like a tactical battle, really. Just a bit of dodging in between, but the few points of damage that I do. Oh, did I break something again? No, not yet. So I need more charge to dodge. Ah, okay. Now this one's all about balance. The other one was more about dodging. Oh, and then there's energy, of course. Yeah. Oh, I thought that would help with the avoiding of damage. Those scorpions, if they get in close and get their hits, they are really hard to defeat. Yeah, but the screen distortion effect, that was never good and will never be good in any game. I really am not a fan of that. Yes, don't tutorial me mid-combat, please. It's like a 4-hit combo or something. Yeah, my weapon will break in a minute. But I have a healing. And another. Story with nothing special, but interesting enough to see it to the end. Okay, good. That's worth something. Yeah, it's a... I'm not sure why he does that. Look at that. Oh, now I have my weapon broken. How much damage do I do now? More? A bit less, huh? So if you don't take the damage rune, you do no damage. I really don't like these guys. They were the ones responsible for Void's death also. Oh, and they explode for damage as well. Right. Yeah, so okay, it's been an hour. It's an odd game for sure. I personally like the style of it. The idea with the multiverses crashing and then utter chaos, and needs a bit more explanation because until then it's all just mumbo jumbo and confusing stuff. But I think there's potential there. If it's just gonna be the arena fighting with a bit of talking between the next arena fight, I'm gonna pass. It needs something more, but I will give them a short review, and I will let them know that the durability, in my opinion, is completely misplaced in this type of game because you have enough on your plate already, and it doesn't add anything exciting. It never did. Repairing of items in games is just not... It's not a good feature. I don't think it balances anything. I don't think it adds difficulty. It's just annoying. Remember in Diablo 1, it might have been sort of exciting for 1 or 2 times when you're like, oh no, my new bow, it's gonna break, and then how do I repair it now? Go I back to town, or do I find a shrine that repairs it? But it was really never a super exciting feature in any game. I think it's been a plague in RPGs since forever, and I never enjoyed it. And just because you have a blacksmith doesn't need him to do the repair jobs. He can just be selling stuff. But what do I know? I'm just a person who plays games, right? So, but yeah. Apart from that, I think it's certainly a unique setting with a amalgamation of 7 different worlds crashing together. The 2 characters you can play in the demo, they are definitely super different from one another. It could use a bit more explanation about how they work. It's a bit rough around the edges, of course, being an early demo, but yeah, I'll keep my eye on that one. I certainly prefer this over other arena-like games out there. They usually are dungeon crawlers, right? Binding of Isaac, for example, was not really my cup of tea. But the combat would be similar if you limit it to one room, right? Similar-ish. Weird also. So yeah, UnDungeon. The chromatic abomination. No, that's not what I mean. You're glad you went with the Ubisoft Plus instead of buying the game full price. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Okay. I mean, it's good that it was fine enough to see it through, right? Watch Dogs Legion. But yeah, I wanted to show you UnDungeon Arena, and I'll ask them to give me a further along version early next year. I hope they agree to do that. It would be fun to see what happens over the course of 3-4 months in the development. And maybe they give me a key for the final game so I can show you that, because I think it might just be an interesting sci-fi flick to follow up. And if they add a difficulty slider, I would be very, very happy. Because I would primarily play this for the art style and the stories or the setting. I would not primarily play it as a super challenging arena fighter. The arena demo is obviously focusing on the fighting. We'll see how that develops further. UnDungeon. And now I'll grab a coffee and we will come to tonight's entertainment piece, which is called The Witcher 2 Assassin